Allow me to introduce you to Atlanta, Georgia's artist, Greg Mike. Greg is what some people would call a street artist or a muralist. You could often find his artwork on the sides of buildings. He is most famous for what he calls Larry Loudmouth. This is an example of Larry Loudmouth. Greg gets his inspiration from his favorite cartoons. Take a look. Do you recognize any of these cartoons that he is referencing? He mixes realistic paintings with Larry Loudmouth. Greg's medium of choice is spray paint. Our medium of choice is collage. You are going to be creating your very own Larry Loudmouth. Let's talk about what this looks like. First, on a blank scrap piece of paper, draw 2 half rectangles. I want you to sketch what your Larry Loudmouth is going to look like. You could do spiky teeth, rounded teeth, 1 eye, 2 eyes. He could have his tongue, no tongue. I want you to sketch it out before we start cutting paper. Once you decide on the perfect drawing, that's the one you're going to go with. Now for the project. First, you're going to need 1 big square. Your teacher should have a couple different colors for you to pick from. 2 white pieces of paper, 1 black piece of paper, a pink one for the tongue, and a colored one for your eye. With your glue stick, you're going to put glue around the edges of the black paper. No need to put it in the middle. The edges will be fine. Put that where the mouth should go on your Larry the Loudmouth. Flip your paper over. Give the paper a good massage. Next, you're going to take your white paper and put it right on top of the black square. With a pencil, draw your teeth. By doing this, we'll make sure they fit perfectly in the mouth just how we want them. Once you drew them, take your scissors and carefully cut them out. Get your glue back out and glue down your teeth. Remember, they don't have to be spiky teeth like mine. They have to look like the drawing that you drew. Once your teeth are down, take that pink piece of paper. If you want to add a tongue, put it on the bottom of the black paper and trace 2 bumps, 1, 2, for your tongue. Carefully cut these out and then put the glue on the back as well. Don't forget to give your Larry the Loudmouth a massage after you put each piece down so everything sticks nicely. Now for your eyes. Place your white piece of paper where you want to draw the eye or eyes. I'm going to teach you a trick. If you fold the paper in half, you only have to draw it once and cut it once. So I'm going to do 2 circle eyes. Remember, my paper is folded in half, and then I'm going to cut it with it folded so I have 2 of the same shaped eyes. After I cut them out, I'm going to glue them down and then grab a colored piece of paper for the iris. That's the colored part of your eye. You're going to want to use the circle that we left over from the white to make sure that your iris is smaller than the white part of your eye, or just draw it smaller. Cut that out and glue that on top as well. Once your iris is glued down, make sure you get the black paper for a little pupil. That's the black part of your eye. This part should be pretty small. We are going to give our loudmouth something to say. Since it is Red Ribbon Week, we are going to let our loudmouth shout one reason we stay drug-free. Here is what Greg says about his loudmouth. As a kid, adults always tell you to use your inside voice, to be quiet, to behave like an adult. Well, what if your loudmouth could speak for you? What happy, positive message would you like to shout and let people know about? We are going to write one positive reason we stay drug-free on a little speech bubble. Once you write your message, cut it out and glue it so it looks like your loudmouth is saying it. Kindergarten and first grade, stop here. This is the end of your project. My friends in 2nd to 5th grade, if you have time, you could add extra details. I added a little bow tie on mine. So with any scrap paper, if you want to add eyelashes or any extra details, this is your chance to do that. I can't wait to see all of these hanging in the hall.